Look, I know y'all tired of me showing you all of these, progression videos, but you gotta understand the fact. Deadlifts pissed me off every single day. The thing is about deadlifts, for one, I couldn't grip for nothing. Two, 315 didn't even get lifted on the floor. And I'm supposed to be strong. This is the first year of me starting to try deadlifts. My form sucked. My grip was horrible. My core was horrible. Didn't know how to deadlift. And I was out of shape. That was a combination that put me to failure, honestly. It was so bad that even 225 was a scary number. And I'm bench pressing 225 like it's nothing. There's a point and a severe confusion. How in the fudge sickle can I rep more than 12, 13 reps with 225 with a push movement, even though I'm only using my arms? Because most likely at that moment, at that part of my life of lifting, I didn't stay tight. I didn't use any leg drive. I didn't even do controlled reps. It was just pretty much a speed power boost of down and up and pounding and bouncing off my chest. How can that movement move or feel better with 225 into my grip better than a deadlift, which you use mostly your body weight to actually pull off the floor? I don't understand why. I don't understand how I don't understand my failure with that movement. But at that same moment, I kind of figured out what I was doing wrong. My placement was wrong. I was using much hips or hamstrings at all, because I couldn't even feel my hamstrings because I was using mostly my lower back to pull it up towards me, which was a failure in general. The placement of my foot was terrible because I kept reaching further than I should have been. But hey, you win, you lose, right? The thing is, how hard deadlifts were. I mistakenly quit when it came to a harder placement. And then when I started seeing people that I expected that I'm stronger as were stronger than me, especially with deadlifts. To this day, there's many people that's stronger than me. And if I can actually put my time and effort other than, a year before like I did, I can actually be a lot stronger. If I put the time and effort of what I did with bench press, I could have been better at squats and deadlifts. Squats were more of I was lucky because I was already strong with squats. So at a young age, my max was 385 without a belt, without any sleeves. I was 150 or 60, whatever, and I squatted 225, 275 like it was nothing, and I was just strong with my legs, and I couldn't understand that. I was just gifted with it. So I didn't understand to use that advantage with deadlifts until this day. I feel misleaded of how people show the deadlifts how easy they lift it. I feel misleaded of how easy they can grip it so much. I don't understand how those people that are 19 or 20 pushing up 600, 700 pounds, and I'm just barely doing 500. So with that exact explanation of how I hate deadlifts, of how much pressure it was, how I almost passed out, how hard it was, I also can say this: deadlifts made me a better person. Weightlifting made me a better person, and I continue to actually grow with my lifting addiction, I should say. I can't say career because I haven't done anything in general with it yet. And also, I can say this: a thing that makes you dramatically become obsessed and mad. I've dreamt and also like thought about it through time and nights and days, especially nights I couldn't sleep, and I thought about a number, and especially certain movements every single day. How am I going to do it? How am I going to get better at it? What should I do? What's my mistakes? And I thought about it every single day. I watched videos. I have practiced, especially when I had an old bar. I would practice that every single day. And the reason why I was so addicted to being better that that's the only thing I'm like pretty much thought about and made sure that I got better. When I was at work, that what made me happy. When I was at home, when I was playing video games, when I was eating, when I was sleeping, when I was walking, when I was going to other places, when I was pretty much dreaming, when I was sometimes doing homework, I would think about lifting. And I knew that day and that point on, I knew I can actually make it what I truly love and desire to be. So deadlifts were so hard that it made me be pissed off. Not as much as 315 bench press, but it made me realize that there's certain things I need to work on, and also made me a better person. So, to this day, I'm going to keep going forward, and deadlifts are still going to suck. So, I hope you have a nice night. This is a long rant. I wasn't trying to have it for 10 minutes, but I'll see y'all later. And I got squats tomorrow, so I'm posting that too.